What's going on, Varsity Club? We're back at it again with another episode of Face of the Franchise for Madden 20. Now, picking up where we left off as a recap, Emily Atwood, our #1 fan, said, look, I need you to guarantee a win or break a rookie record. So I chose to guarantee a win because that seems to be way easier than breaking no rookie records. I don't even know what record it's going to be. Again, a big shout out to EA Sports for bringing me down to Orlando so I could record this early footage for you guys. I'm going to be bringing so many episodes. If you guys are hyped for this, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like in the video. Don't forget to subscribe as well. It helps me out a ton, and I'll keep dropping videos as long as you guys keep supporting them. And we do upgrade a little bit here. We get +2 to throw accuracy mid, +1 to awareness, but enough of all that. It's time to jump into our first NFL game of our career, see how it plays out. But I am a little bit scared because their defense is still deadly. They've lost some guys over the years, but they still have Bradley Chubb. They still have Von Miller. They're still pretty deadly. And look how hype. Okay, Doug Martin, can you stop? You paid a lot to get Antonio Brown over here. Stop headbutting people right now and just calm down, okay? We're moving into our first possession. Denver is up 3-0. We're here in the first quarter, about 5.5 left. Dropping back, rolling out to the left-hand side. I'm a righty. I'm throwing on the run, though, across my body. That one's going to be complete, and that one is going to go for about 29 yards. I like that. First play, pretty good. Pass out here to the left-hand side goes to Antonio Brown. Look, I'm carving up Denver right now. And, oh, there's a flag. But I look at it, I think it's going to be a face mask. The referee is going to confirm that one. So we're going to go ahead and advance that ball from the 46 down to the 15. Because, of course, I'm going to go ahead and accept that penalty. So first and 10 here in the pocket. Move up a little bit. Great block there by the wide receiver, but I fumbled. Luckily, we recovered. If I fumbled, Don Gruden, a.k.a. Chucky, probably would have stared at me really hard in the sideline. I didn't really want to see that. So from the 5 now, we still have the ball, first and goal. Little pass to the left, and I threw it right to him. Are you kidding me? I mean, this is young in my NFL career, but it's the worst pass I've ever thrown. The only consolation prize is that guy got hurt. Maybe because I threw it so hard it broke his arm, but probably from someone tackling him, not actually that. So I have a new drive. I have to do better, and we're going deep. We got Antonio Brown one-on-one. He's going to go in. My first career NFL touchdown is here, baby. Are you kidding me? As a Steelers fan in real life, it hurts me to see Antonio Brown wearing black and silver, not black and gold, but I'll take it here in the virtual world as we get ourselves our first career NFL touchdown. Now, this time I'm going to choose a slide, even though we're down 3, as Denver did score. I don't want to fumble again. I'm trying to move around a little bit. Unfortunately, Bradley Chubb comes in, gets the sack, and makes a second goal from the 7. Keeping my poise here. Guy going across the middle. We're going to throw that one. It's a dot. And our second touchdown of our young NFL career. This happens to happen here in the first half. Look, I know I'm young. I know I'm a rookie. This is a pretty good defense. I'm a way better quarterback than Joe Flacco is. If I put up a couple more points on the board, we can definitely beat this team because Joe Flacco is not going to carve us up, and I am carving up the Raiders secondary. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown of the day, my third. We're still here in the first half. Things are looking pretty good for the young rookie right now. Again, Antonio Brown, one more look at it. Dude is insane. Best receiver in the NFL, in my opinion. No shade to DeAndre Hopkins. I'm probably taking AB. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you taking AB? You taking DeAndre? And another one. We get the ball in great possession. I'm going to throw a dime across the middle. We're going to score. We're going to walk out here with a big W against the Broncos. They can't believe it, but look, I try to tell you guys, I am the truth. 5 touchdowns in my debut. I had 2 interceptions, completion percentage of 64.5%, but 370 yards through the air. Again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but that was good. Well, Emily, after the game, hits me up. She broke the TD record. It was first hit by Fran Tarkenton. It's been around since before her dad was born. Don't call your dad old, okay? For all the dads out there like I am, don't call your dad old. So we get 1,000 experience points for that. Again, a cool little interaction for doing that and a cool little reward. I can upgrade my character again. So I'm going to look at strong arm, at field general, scramble, improviser. I'm going strong arm here. Let's see what he actually get out of it. That was 79 overall for that. We get 2 or +2 our throw accuracy deep. So help me. I mean, the way we've been throwing it down the field, Antonio Brown has been huge. But against the Chiefs, they have a guy that has a strong arm of his own. But I'm coming out the tunnel, ready to go in front of the home crowd. Couldn't be more right. But before the game, you know, me and Antonio Brown were best friends now. You know, he's just wanted me to throw him the ball as much as humanly possible. So I totally get that. Okay, the city, similar to our game against Denver, they get 3 points on the board early. And again, this defense is really good too. Emmanuel Ogbah comes off the edge and starts the game off with a sack. Not exactly how I wanted to get things going. I'm going to throw a route out here to the left, and look at that. The corner fade works out perfectly. Antonio Brown hauls it down. Got 2nd and 6, more pressure coming in. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Kendall Fuller comes in. It's a sack of his own there. So 2 sacks right now for the Chiefs. Not exactly good on our first drive. So 3rd and 15 after the big sack. All the time in the world, going up to the left-hand side. We got a guy deeper throwing it. Good news is we hit him. Bad news is he was out of bounds by about 10 to 15 yards because It wasn't exactly an accurate throw. And we get the ball back here in the 15 after Kansas City can't really do anything. They turn it over. We're going to hit Hunter Renfrow. Renfrow's going to move his way down inside the 5, down to the 3. So second to go here from the 3, across the middle. Who do we find but our guy Tyrell Williams? A big touchdown reception there. We needed that one, and look, I didn't start to drive off great, taking 2 bad sacks. But on the second drive, we do a lot better. But look at the movement. Look at the jerseys. See how the jerseys are moving? I don't think I've ever seen that in Madden before. They actually have like movement of the jerseys as your player walks around. Look at that again if you need to, but it's actually a really cool touch they added in Madden 20. So another sack here for the Chiefs. Rashad Breeland comes through. It's one of his own. That's 3 total on the day for the Chiefs. Second and 17 again. We are struggling, but a dot is thrown there. The days of Madden with having the super linebackers jump 20 feet in the air seems to be gone, which is the only reason why that pass probably got completed. Now scrambling to the right, I'm going to find a guy right here. Looks like Jalen Richard on 3rd and goal. And he goes out of the 1. Can't get it to the end zone. And it's field goal time. So we have a 13-6 lead. We're going back here, and Antonio Brown gets lit up. I don't know if that's my fault or his fault, but Kendall Fuller gets a fumble recovery after already having a sack, and AB is not looking too happy, and he's probably angry at me for leading him into that. Now, Kansas City does score. Patrick Mahomes goes down the field. So we're going to go down the field on our own. We throw a deep bomb out here, and who else but Antonio Brown? Catches it at the 19. We're early in the 3rd quarter. I almost have 300 yards passing after a 56-yard grab by AB. Beautiful game so far. 2nd and 7. Going to the right-hand side. I'm going to keep it on this one. Looking for a block from my running back. He decides not to block, so we step out of the 5-yard line. 3 rushes, 26 yards. I'm looking like a young Kaepernick right now. I'm okay with that. So first to go from the 5 again, under center. Got a guy in motion. Little wide receiver reverse. Tyrell Williams keeps it, jukes the guy out of his shoes, and he's going to go in. Little trickeration, little college playbook there. And Tyrell Williams gets his first career rushing touchdown. Look at it one more time. He had 2 angles. Jukes one guy out, jukes the second guy out. Then ultimately Lee is going to bring him down. Second angle here. Good juke, and Rashad Breeland, who sacked me earlier. That man gets left in the dust on that one. Now Kansas City has fought back. We're here in the 4th quarter, about 3.5 left. And it's 23-20. They have a 3-point lead, and the clock is obviously giving us plenty of time to push down the field, but their defense has been solid. Now I'm going deep again. AB is running wild right now. He's going to catch it. It's tripped up, but he's inside the 20 again. Almost 400 passing yards. I only have 1 touchdown. That many passing yards. Let me explain that to me. And we hand it off here to Doug Martin. Doug Martin is going to get, it's like a face mask that has been benefiting us in both the games we've played so far this year. And just outside of the 2-minute warning, the face mask is going to get called. We, of course, are going to accept it. That moves us down to the 7-yard line with 1st and goal. Here in shotgun, I'm feeling a little bit of pressure. I'm going to step up. We got a wide open lane. I mean, some smooth moves on my side, but I don't know what that dance is. I don't want to see that dance move ever again. I will take a rushing touchdown there. I'm loving it. We had a passing touchdown, a rushing touchdown. Great blocking by the receivers and by the linemen moving downfield. You gotta love it. And Gruden is actually pretty happy with me after that one. So Kansas City scores again. Our defense is failing us, and we're down 3 yet again. But look at this. A dot to the edge. 25 seconds left. We're almost in field goal territory. That gets me over 400 passing yards on the day. You've got to be kidding me. So 1st and 10 again from the 42. A lot of pressure in my face. Throw it across the middle to Hunter Renfrow. Renfrow is going to go down to the 28-yard line. Again, plenty of time left. We can kick a field goal. We can do something. 19 on the clock. Back in shotgun. I'm going to step up a little bit. We got some room here. See if I can get a block on the edge. Get out of bounds. Smartly get out of bounds to the 14. Guaranteed field goal range. If you miss this field goal, you got to get fired. But we're going to go for one more play. Couple of options. We're going to scramble out, and I get sacked. You know what? I don't blame them. Let's call a timeout here. Let's go ahead and kick the field goal. Let's go into overtime, which we are now in overtime. The field goal was good. I have all the time to run to the left-hand side. I end up throwing it to the right. I don't know why. But it's incomplete and not picked off. On 2nd and 10, I'm going to keep it myself. A little bootleg to the right-hand side. Looking for a block. We get just enough. And can we get a late hit ref? Right in front of Coach John Gruden. They hit me late. Nothing. Chucky, you aren't going to get angry or anything? Well, out of here to Hunter Renfrow. Renfrow's out here running wild. He's going to be all the way down to the 41. We are clicking offensively. I have almost 450 passing yards. This is kind of insane. I'll fake the scramble. We got a guy deep. We're going to throw it to the right-hand side. The double toe tap by Kendricks gets us out at the 4. The big fella's coming up huge for us right now. You love to see that. So from the 4, 1st and goal. Tie ball game. We're trying to walk out of here with an overtime victory. We're going to move Doug Martin out to the left-hand side. They don't really move, so it's got to imagine they're sitting in zone at the moment. They part like the Red Sea, and we're through the middle. We dive in, and we're going to get a walk-off touchdown in overtime. Antonio Brown is hyped. I think he forgives me for that pass across the middle that led to him fumbling. But what a way to walk out of this game. He had everybody sitting back looking for the pass, but did you forget? I'm the most dynamic quarterback out there. You need me to pass? I can pass. You need me to run? I can run. You need me to get the job done? No, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So we go and talk to Gruden at the end of the game. He's happy. He wants me to do some better reads, but I'm okay with it. But before our next game against the Minnesota Vikings, look who's talking a little bit of trash. Harrison Smith says, "You drew a tough matchup this week. Me and my guys are going to make things real hard on you. Hope you're prepared for a fight. You can praise him, intimidate him, or disrespect him." I want to go the trash talking route, so I'm going to go ahead and disrespect Harrison Smith because I want to see what that does. I'm psyched. I can't think of a better way to spend my day embarrassing an elite safety in front of 60,000 fans. He says, "I talk a big game. People are still talking after the game." Oh, believe me, I'll be talking all that trash. I need to get 400 yards of total offense and a 60-yard pass, basically get this game day goal. It's not just beating them, it's actually accumulating those stats. So I talked a big game. I got to go ahead and back it up. This is a big game right here. Kirk Cousins, not very good. Stephon Diggs, though. Stephon Diggs is a guy that I'm honestly probably the most worried about. He had 5 receptions, 117 yards, and 2 touchdowns in his last game. It's going to be big for our defense to go ahead and stop him, but I believe that they can get the job done. My scramble to the left and that throwback to the right doesn't exactly work very well, so we're just happy that it ended up not being a pick. On 2nd and 10, trying to do a little bit better. We got a guy leaking across the middle. He's going to catch that one, and Kendricks hauls it in for my first completion of the day for 12 yards. On 2nd and 12, after a failed run, I want to hear the play action. Play action has been hit or miss for me so far this year, but these throws to the sideline, they've been absolutely money. Down to the 49, we'll take that. 1st and 10 again. Play action. We're keeping it going out to the left-hand side. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off. We throw it deep. Hunter Renfro's going to catch it in front. Are you kidding me? The corner wasn't even prepared. Renfro hauls it in, and he's going to walk into the end zone, and I'm good with it. My first passing touchdown of the day. Brewer said he wanted 3 for me today to walk out with a W, and so far, so good. Like how we're starting the game. Now, Minnesota and Kirk Cousins do not get a touchdown, and again, we're running a similar play to last time. It worked exactly like we wanted it to. Out of the 42, but Minnesota says, "Wait a second, young fella. We're going to go ahead and challenge that one." Tyler Williams got 1 foot in for sure. I don't think he got a 2nd foot in, so I got a feeling this was going to be coming back, not in our favor. So here from the 20 now, again, 2nd and 10, because that play obviously didn't count. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. We're going to move down the field. We're going to slide, because if you slide, chances of fumbling or less. Again, keeping the good drive going, pressure in my face. We get the ball over here to AB. AB is not going to fumble it, holds on to it, and he gets 9. 2nd and 1 now, a lot of pressure in my face again. This time I'm running really far back and taking a really, really bad sack. Gadia's going to get that one. He's feeling pretty good about himself, and I'm just feeling really embarrassed right now. Harrison Smith is somewhere laughing. I'm going to keep this one. The DT can't give me it again. We're going to slide. I get clipped. I'll take it though. Wasn't a fumble, which is all that matters. Again, another 1st down. Using my legs when I have to, sliding, and most of the time being pretty safe. I'm a deep throw out here to Kendricks. Kendricks is going to grab that one in almost double cover. Some of my passes aren't great. My receivers, my tight ends, they're stepping up big. Going to the right-hand side, we got a lot of guys open. We got one here, though, in particular, and we're going to see Antonio Brown. You cannot cover him. He's too good. So with that play, got a little bit of plays that happen in between, but it's 3rd down, 8 yards to go. I'm going to keep it to the right-hand side. No one is paying attention. Everyone had their eyes on the receiver, not paying attention enough in the backfield. And your boy's going to go ahead and hit the robot. Too easy after that one. So a 14-0 lead. Minnesota, again, struggling. Kirk Cousins is your quarterback. What can you do? And then as I'm talking trash to Kirk Cousins, Ron Parker is going to pick me off. Luckily, someone tackles him at the 10. Ron Parker, I threw it right to you. You picked it off, obviously. And Minnesota now is in prime position to go ahead and score a touchdown. So 14-6, they end up not getting the extra point. I hate to see it. Actually, they end up getting back-to-back field goals, not a touchdown and an extra point because Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins. But we fumble. So I'm talking all that trash. They got 2 field goals there. Anthony Barr comes up with a fumble recovery. They score then, actually a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion. And now it's a tie ball game. And we flowing out here to AB. AB, one-on-one. You cannot guard him. How many times I got to tell you guys? No Antonio Brown slander. The young fella is just too good. Antonio Brown, again, across the middle. Our best receiver. You got to keep feeding him. Moving down to 37. We get it again to Kendricks. Kendricks is going to hold it and gets wrapped up immediately. Now we're in the red zone with over 200 yards passing. Dropping back again. We flow one out here. It's the high point pass. That one is up. That one is dropped, though. So close to being a touchdown. Dropping back again in shotgun. Stepping up the middle. We got a lot of good blocking here. I'm going to slide. No, I'm not. I'm going to juke. I held on to it, though. I'm okay with it. Little pump fake here, going back across the other side. I love the pump fake mechanic. When you pump fake this year, it throws the target out on the field and make it look like you're throwing one area. So you can fake out the defense, whether it's a user or the CPU, and just make big plays happen. I'm going to keep the ball here. It looks like it was going well in the read option, except for the fact that I did what I hate to do. I fumbled it. Minnesota recovered it. And now with 2 minutes left, they have a chance to go down the field and score. Ron Parker again on the fumble recovery. Not my best play, for being honest, but the good news for us is Kirk Cousins, not a very good quarterback. He's not really happy. He's looking back like, man, did a rookie quarterback just gash my defense and make me look that bad? I'm getting paid how much? Hate to see it. So again, number 7 is better than number 8. 23 of 31, 340 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Kirk Cousins, no touchdowns on his part, no interceptions either. I ran 8 attempts, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. On fumble, again, hate to see the turnover. And Antonio Brown, 8 catches, 124 yards. Kyle Rudolph also played pretty well, 6 for 54. Kendricks, 5 for 83. I mean, our guys were balling out today, and you gotta love us. So after the game, Harrison Smith, see what he has to say. He was talking a lot of trash, so did I, but we got the better of him. That's all that matters. It's a good game, which I can say the same, the better team won, but well, you know, wasn't impressed with your performance. I think he said that because we didn't have the 400 yards total offense plus a 60-yard pass, but it is what it is. 1,000 experience points. I will take that any day of the week. I get 100 legacy as well. It's good in my book. So we walk out of here with a W. Harrison Smith got the L. And you know what? At the end of the day, our team is 3-0. And that's all that really matters.